All right, Spencer, thank you. Coach, one of the things that you made clear when you took this job is part of your job is to help your guys get jobs. And so a pro day like this is their opportunity.
Oh, yeah, and getting them internships in the professional world other than football is my job, too. So I have the honor of doing that and trying to set up as much as I can for them to have success. And the game of football is really important to our young men, and I want to make sure that we can exhaust all our resources to get them as many shots as they can. I mean, the game of football is going to end for everybody. It's inevitable, you know, that, and it usually ends when you don't want it to, unless your name is Tom Brady. So, you know, we're just going to try to do what we can to help these young men, and so far it's looking like it's doing well. And I'm really thankful for all the staff and everybody that allowed to make this happen, and for the NFL scouts and personnel to be here as well.
What was your pro day like?
Oh, my results were not anything to boast about, but I had one, if that makes any. And it was nothing like this. Information out there about my results, but I can learn from what my experiences in the past and try to make it better for these guys. And I think you know, give a lot of appreciation to our staff to make this happen, and specifically Jason Ayu and David Almadova and the rest of our support staff.
You spend a lot of time with these guys explaining just how hard it is to get a job in the NFL, and there's pro days going on all over the country. What do these guys look to do today to stand out?
I think they just got to have fun and do their best. I mean, I think a lot of focus goes on this one day, but the resume and the audition was during the season, and when they had the pads on in front of people, or not in front of people when we had COVID, but when they're on that field, I think these guys made enough plays that they should get a shot in the NFL. And once they get their shot, hopefully they take advantage of it and do what they can. And you know, it's always a tough business. Not a lot of people make it, but those that make it have a lot to be proud of. But also those that make it on a team to try out, they have a lot to be proud of as well. I'm just really proud of the things that these guys will do on the field, but more than anything off the field, the type of young men they're going to be in the community. I'm really excited about that.
A lot was said about Tyler's 4.6 run in the 40 back in the combine, and he's not running the 40 today. Is that a deal breaker for a team, or is all the footage they have of him playing football outweigh that?
Well, I think he has enough film out there running away from people that ran faster than 4.6 on their pro day and combines, and I don't know, it's like he activates a different beast mode when he puts the pads on, and I think that's just speaking for what he can do. You don't see a lot of people chase him down. You don't see a lot of people. You saw him chase some people down. So even on special teams, when they look at that film, when he played defense special teams, there's enough out there. But a 4.6 flat is a really good time for a guy with his size, and we'll see what he does with the drills, the short shuttle, and things like that. But I think there's been a lot of players that ran 4.6 and slower that are making big-time plays in the NFL right now.
You got some of your big names here. Taysom's here. We talked to Kairos. We'll hear from him coming up. Harvey Longy's around here somewhere. And you want guys to come back and support the guys trying to get out.
Yeah, and those guys come back and they train here. I mean, I want them to feel comfortable, you know, on campus again, to come home and see our guys and just I mean, we're a family, so we want them back here working out with our staff, working out in the weight room, utilizing the fields as much as they can, and knowing that that BYU is always going to be a part of their life.
Coach Sitake rolling out pro day. We'll let you get back. Thank you.
Let's go. Go Cougs.